Dr. Sigual Askey was a missionary to Shaanxi. He felt deeply burdened to share the gospel ministry with Chinese people. In 1984, he called upon mission organizations with the same passion, and he founded Kairos Communication Center in Hong Kong. Reverend David Chow was appointed as the administrative director of Kairos.
I know that all the founders had mission work in China up to 1951. But at that time, all the missionaries had to leave the country. But when China opened a bit, but we knew it was impossible for us to send missionaries as we did 30 years earlier. And we understood that using mass media, broadcasting and cassettes, and later on videos would probably be the best option at that time. After planning, finding skilled and burning people, and most of all, after many prayers, Kairos was founded 35 years ago.
开路者的使命是致力于成为多媒体福音的供应站，查考圣经的资料库，并且谦卑地担任普世教会宣教的延伸绑背和牧养的灵粮仓房。
To help meet its operational needs, Kairos set up its headquarters in Los Angeles, USA, and began its broadcasting ministry the following year in 1985. The third floor of the First Presbyterian Church, later renamed the Alhambra True Light Presbyterian Church, was rented to set up the office and recording studio.
我记得在20年前的时候，当时我到 Alhambra 第一次认识赵牧师以及可爱又忠心的几位同工。当时我看的到处都是书籍、录音带。
The pre-evangelistic program Voice of the Times and another spiritual nurturing program, Gospel Exploration, were broadcast through the Far East Broadcasting Company. Soon after, a Bible study program, Audio Scripture, and a variety of devotional programs were added. Among those, The Melody of Life was later released on CD in Mandarin and Cantonese versions and sent to friends of Kairos everywhere.
我是1988年1月的时候到开路者，在那个时候，我们只有透过中波跟短波能够向中国的弟兄姐妹传福音。当我们后来可以被允许收到一些从国内寄出来的这些回应的信。那这些信，当我们在读的时候，我们都非常的感动。我们里面就读到，他们说他们就非常的珍贵，要收听到开路者的这些节目。那他们很多人在这个收听里面，他们就愿意信主，但是他们就说到哪里可以去聚会，到哪里可以去认识神。
In 1994, Kairos officially changed its name to Kairos Communication Service International. In addition to its broadcasting ministry, Kairos began a ministry of sacred music. The Kairos Sacred Music Choir recorded the album titled The Opportunity, and a Kairos Sacred Music Singing Competition was held to select winners to record albums of hymns such as God Will Make the Way, Walk with Love, God is Love, and Jesus, the Son of the True God.
每一次回顾过去走过来的这条路，我想到开路者，我心里就是感恩，因为我觉得开路者好像是我音乐服饰的一个摇篮哈。那么回想当年呢，赵蔚然牧师他愿意给我们这个机会，尤其是我这个音乐的门外汉那根本就没有学过音乐，但是赵蔚然牧师信任我们，让我们来做这个音乐的 project.
With its experience in broadcasting work, Kairos went on to produce the audio Bible series programs for Bible classes and adult Sunday schools in churches.
开路者的各种的查经材料、有声书，特别是12小先知书，都是我们国语堂小组团契的灵粮资料库。
在我们全家信主蒙恩之前，开路者的各种线上资料就开始陪伴我们。圣经导读的音讯资料更成为我们教会的查经团契主要帮助。
很多属灵方面的这个资料，教会的主日学来用，或者查经来用的，对弟兄姐妹的属灵的生命建造都非常有帮助。
Keeping pace with the times, Kairos started its internet ministry in 2003, and in the years to follow, Kairos Institute, the online Bible study website, was created and actively promoted. It freely provides easy-to-understand Bible study and devotional materials produced by Kairos through the internet to help churches and individual Christians to study the Bible.
在那个时候，我非常有幸参与了开路者的事工，亲眼看见、亲身经历了开路者的产品在中国受到的广泛的欢迎。
Seeing the growing needs of the church for audio-visual tools in Bible study, Kairos began to develop the Video Bible Study Ministry.
感谢神，也帮助开路者开始录像事工，在制作了约拿书和俄巴底亚书的查经录像书之后，于2004年到2008年之间，得到一个宣教机构的捐助，可以继续完成制作其余10卷小先知书。摄影队曾经到过欧洲、美洲和中东各大博物馆摄取资料，其中有4卷书还带着我前往以色列实地拍摄。
小先知书查经录像书的后期工作都在香港进行，香港的义务同工不遗余力的投入，在2008年就以他们为基本成员，正式成立了开路者香港分会。香港的事工一直看见神的带领，我们不但推展在本地的事工，也参与和协作推展在中国的培训事工。
At the beginning of Kairos, its board members came from Western mission organizations.
在这些年，这个事工就慢慢的从挪威人支持的这样的一个事工，变成是由华人自己来承担。我看到的是一个传承，是我们华人应该起来爱自己的同胞，向自己的同胞来传福音的时刻。
In 2009, when the last 2 Western directors withdrew, Kairos Board of Directors was composed entirely of Chinese, opening a new page in Kairos ministry. During the next few years, Kairos completed audio and video books together with text contents and produced the 12 Minor Prophets, Pauline Epistles, and the Major Prophets, which were all 3-in-1 Bible study series for training purposes.
从2010年起，开路者的培训事工有蒙恩的发展，我们探访和服侍的脚踪，踏遍了许多的城镇乡村，将成千上万套3合1的查经教材送到了基层侍奉的牧者、传道人和神学生的手中。感谢神赐给我们在中国这么美好的服侍的机会，我们非常珍惜。
God has really blessed Kairos ministry. Your ministry of giving significant materials, training materials, video, CDs, all these things have been wonderful tools to equip the church in China. I think one of the greatest things that we can do as brothers and sisters outside of China is to help equip and train those who are coming up, the next generation of church leaders in China. And that's what I know Kairos is doing.
Thanks to the Lord, in 2012, a Kairos director with a great love for God and Kairos donated a property in Monterey Park to Kairos for its ministry use. And bit by bit, modern audio and video facilities were installed. Upon the completion of renovation, a Thanksgiving dedication ceremony was held in 2015. In 2016, Kairos published the first edition of the Mandarin version of Walking with Jesus. The content included Bible studies, devotional programs, and hymns. By 2019, the content was updated to include audio programs of the entire 66 Bible books in Mandarin. In the same year, the Cantonese version of Walking with Jesus, with Cantonese Bible study and devotional program, was also published.
我每天开车，我非常喜欢听伴我同行随身听的节目。我每天受益很多，尤其是在这个疫情的时候，因为不能上教会，但是我觉得主给我这个机会，让我随时有主与我同行，所以我非常喜欢盼望每天开车的时候。
我喜欢开路者。当教会仍在摸索学习如何使用影音工具的时候，开路者已经在录制事项的查经材料。当教会在研讨要开展网络事工的初期，开路者就毅然而然地将许多查经灵修的资料透过网络免费提供给海内外有需要的教会群体来使用。开路者所做的可以说都是前瞻开启性的事工，所以他们是开路者。
In the year 2019 and 2020, Kairos has achieved many prominent breakthroughs under God's guidance. Kairos managed to launch a channel called Rui Ting Xing Jing on the WeChat public platform. A mobile application called Spiritual Depot and the Kairos Media channel on YouTube were also introduced. May God's blessings be upon these new endeavors to expand the coverage of Kairos acclaimed gospel programs. Walking the path of 35 years, led by God and in His blessings, Kairos is truly thankful to have you by our side. No matter what your partnership is, offering intercessory prayers or volunteering to help in service or generously donating to our financial needs, we will always treasure and remember your heartfelt love and support. May God remember your faithfulness. We sincerely look forward to your continued journeying with us on the road of God's grace.